Welcome, beautiful souls. I am Amber J, the founder and creator of the Signature Spark program, which is self-care, prosperity, relationships, and community and contribution. Have you signed up for the 3-day Wild Woman Challenge? If not, it is free. I invite you to grab your space. There's already 250 women in it. I guarantee that within the 3 days of this challenge that you will not be the same person who started it. I guarantee, I declare that you will have transformation in specific areas of your life. In particular, we're focusing on money because that's something that we can clearly define and measure. However, what happens in one area happens in all areas. It will get all over every area of your life. So I invite you to join. The link is in my bio. It's goddessprocess.us/3-day challenge. Invite your friends, your coworkers, your sister circle, your mom's group, whoever. Invite the women in your life who are ready for transformation, who are ready to up level, especially as we go into the new year. All right, today we are talking about the Sagittarius New Moon solar eclipse. So if you are feeling wonky, if you're feeling vibes, we are in the midst of the eclipse. This is eclipse season. We had the lunar eclipse in the full moon, and now we're having the solar eclipse in this new moon, which is happening on Saturday, December 4th. If you're already a tribe member, we will be doing a tribe new moon planting of seeds that day. We'll do a little sneak peek of the woman on the Wild Woman 3-day challenge. So get in there. And here are the 5 things you need to know about the Sagittarius new moon. You know, in any new moon, we plant seeds. The good news about this new moon is it is an abundant. Isn't it time for some abundance? It is about receiving. Divine feminine, are you open to receiving the abundance that is already created for you in the universe? Checking in, allowing the receiving, allowing it to come in. Here I am, I'm receiving. I'm at my friend Laura's house in Florida. Laura is my co-moderator. I'm in a throuple, co-hosting throuple on Clubhouse with Laura Saltman and Just Be Inspired. And we're all here in Florida together at the same time. We're doing our Basil, we're doing photo shoots, we're doing New Moon, we're doing our Clubhouse. And it feels so good to be in community. And that's a really big piece of what we do, what this work is all about. So I invite you to hop in wherever you feel called and join the community, whether it's in Clubhouse, whether it's in Tribe, this 3-day challenge, whether you go all into the mastermind, the Woman on Fire mastermind. So the 5 things you need to know about this Sagittarius new moon solar eclipse. Number 1, escapism. Look at intentionally, are you looking intentionally or inside? Because that's where the answer always is. Or are you avoiding escaping, looking for that thing outside of yourself? Are we avoiding by drinking, eating, drugging, shopping, sexing? What are the things that we can choose into and not run away from? So it's really asking us, where are we maybe trying to escape and or avoiding going in to the truth? Where are we running away? The opportunity is to take action, to sit with it, sit in silence, sit in and embrace the divine feminine of receiving, receive the downloads, receive the information that is already inside of you, as opposed to running away, avoiding, making ourselves busy. Who here is busy, busy, busy? That's an avoidance tactic. So just notice you're avoiding dealing with maybe a situation that has come to a head, which we'll address in a minute, or being silent with yourself. I noticed over the holidays that people I was with, that just being with themselves absolutely a foreign concept. And it can be scary at first. Like, what if those thoughts, feelings, emotions come up and I can't handle them? Well, the fact of the matter is, if it's coming through you, it's meant for you, and you get to be informed by it, and it will support you in your growth. Otherwise, you'll be agitated. It will come out in one way, shape, or form. So the invitation is to lean into it, listen to it, expand on it, heal it, lean into the modalities of these groups that we're in, be supported, receive the support, ask for support. You are not weak in being vulnerable. That's courageous, actually. And when you heal this, you are healing your lineage, your ancestral roots. You are healing the generations that come next. So it is super potent to embrace that divine feminine receiving. Allow and receive. Number 2, reflect on old stories. Shed now so that you can come into the new year with a new lens. We talked about on Clubhouse on Monday about lenses, and this will be part of the Wild Woman 3-day challenge. Is what is the lens I'm looking at, and is that my truth? Is that really what's happening in the world, or is that just the lens in which I am looking through? When I talk about stories, one person brought up the idea that their sister was the favorite in the family. Like the mom's favorite was the sister. And that story allowed her to call herself the black sheep, to go outside and figure out ways that she could be of value in the world. So the good news of that is she figured out ways she could be of value in the world. And she got to be a victim to this story she made up. Now that may be true or not true, right? That may be the truth, or it may be the lens, what the perception that she is having of the world. And just know that her sister's experience of the world most likely, and she validated, isn't as expansive. She isn't as self-reliant. She isn't as open to new ideas. So where are we leaning into an old story in order to validate certain things we believe are truths, limiting beliefs that we believe are true? But really, a limiting belief is just an idea that we have chosen, keyword underline, chosen to believe as the truth. It does not mean it is the truth. I'm just going to leave that here. I know we were going to move on. I say this a lot. Today's ceiling is tomorrow's floor. This is an opportunity to close, to end certain relationships, behaviors, beliefs, stories, to open up space for what's next. And we get to dream big in this new moon. This is a big seed planting time. So I invite you, really dig into this as the truth, as the opportunity to unveil, to unfold, to unfurl these old stories that no longer serve you. They just don't. Here's a cute prescription. I don't know if it's cute. It's a deepening opportunity, is to create new rituals with your friends, lovers, family. Some of these rituals to deepen your relationship, such as eye gazing. You look left eye to left eye. It is the gateway to the soul. It's a way to open your heart very quickly. Put a song on, 3 minutes, stare into each other's eyes, and see if the friction, the crunchiness that you may have with someone around some topic melts away, and you get back to the root of the relationship, why you are in it, why it matters to you, why you are recommitting, re-choosing in that moment. A tea ceremony. This is something I've recently adopted. A tea ceremony is a great way to connect, to share what's in the space, and to co-create moving forward. Another one is partner check-in. So my friend Jocelyn Johnson has a partnership deck. I'll tag her in this. It's the Partners Project, Happy Partners Project. And it's a card deck, and you check in once a week or every other week. And you know, those little, it's like the Princess and the Pea. You know, it could be this little thing that's annoying you in your relationship, in your partnership, but it can fester and fester and fester. And then it becomes a big thing, and it comes out in many potentially destructive ways. So the opportunity in a partner and Happy Partners Project and a check-in deck, and this can be in platonic relationships or in romantic relationships, is to ask, how satisfied are you in this relationship? What do you get to celebrate about our interactions this week? What made you crunchy? What didn't feel good or aligned? Or what did I shove down? And release that, keeping the space pure and connected between all our relationships. All right, that was number 2, reflecting on old stories. Number 1, escapism. Number 3, positivism versus pessimism. So positivism versus pessimism. A catalyst to make drastic changes. This is rooted in our root chakras. So the invitation here is just to go out and earthing in your bare feet, go out and walk in the grass, walk in the snow, walk in the sand, wherever you are at in the world. It's avoiding us. It's asking us to not avoid the truth. In the silence of nature, the truth may be revealed. So connecting through our earthing, through our nature walks, through our tree hugging, whether you're sitting outside meditating or just enjoying. So beautiful. I'm here in Florida. It's a gorgeous day. I'm on this Lux golf course, and it's just so juicy. So what truths am I avoiding? What areas do I get to clean up? Connecting with that. Change is in the wind, but you have to create the space. This is the invitation to create the space. Chaos and healing during this period of time. We're in that eclipse. So if there are drastic up-levelings, upheavals happening, no, this too shall pass. Don't go into your escapism. Seek the truth in this and adventure within. The answer is inside of you. Number 4, focus on the root chakra. Focus on your root chakra. Again, earthing, hike, yoga. This is a time where we hibernate, and we think of the sacred tree, right? There is the seasons when the leaves fall off, which creates space. So we're asking us to create space, release the things that no longer serve us, allowing those leaves to fall to the ground to nourish the soil. It makes the soil rich, right? Our experiences up until this point make our soil rich such that it nourishes the roots of the sacred tree that fortify our trunk, the vessel that we are, that these ideas, these opportunities, these relationships that move through us, so that when it's time for spring, whether that's actual or metaphorical spring, is that they are able to spread our branches, allow buds to blossom, that in that rich fortified soil that makes our trunk that much stronger, allowing these blossoms and blooms to come out, and when they are ready to be birthed into the world, to express fully. And then, like anything, that may stay for years and years, or that may fall to the ground. It may be a season that person, that relationship, that opportunity, that business then falls to the ground, creating new space for what's next. So focus on your root chakra, earthing, hibernate to nourish so you can bud anew. You will be just think of this, a year from now, you will be a totally different person come December 2022. How cool is that? Again, the opportunity, speak your truth, speak your truth. Let's see, the new moon, when we are not in our truth, maybe you're trying to be convenient for others, like trying not to rock the boat. I felt that over the holiday, like just going with the flow, which there's something to be said about going with the flow. But if there is a truth that gets to be expressed, the invitation is to express it. When I am in my truth, when I speak my truth, although it may feel crunchy in the moment, I am releasing resistance. And when I release resistance, opportunity flows. Number 5, see the endings, releasing what no longer serves, cutting old ties. And then here's the kicker, intentionally setting the ties we want to create. How about that? So what I like about this, and this has come up recently because I would dabble in certain groups, right? And then not think about it. But the fact of the matter is I am creating neural pathways. But if you look at it, if you think of the spider, you're creating webs, right? You show up in this web and you connect and that connects. And then all of a sudden, this is a big network, all interconnected. So like I'm over here and I'm like, this is not in alignment with who I am. What are the web networks you want to consciously create? This is the invitation to consciously create those ties, intentionally setting the connections, and then allowing whatever ties connect off of that to connect off of that. But when I intentionally set this as my hub, so say I'm here with Laura and Jess, I'm intentionally setting this as my web. Right? And from here, we'll see what unfolds. Woo! We are in solar big shifts. There are big shifts. Ask big. Tonight is the Neptune goes direct. It invites us to, if you look at my Instagram stories, you can see it. It is light a white or blue candle. And it's asking us to make one really big wish, the one that makes you sweat under the pits a little bit, that you're like, whoa, that would be outrageous if that happened. This is the night to proclaim it, to write it. So share your wishes with me. I'd like to hear them. I'd like to see what they are. And if you haven't signed up for the 3-day challenge, do it now. Next week, so it's coming up quickly. And then after that, we will do a full moon Zoom ceremony on the 15th of December. So mark your calendar for that. I'll do a video, but we will have a whole ceremony, a 2-hour process ceremony. So I hope you'll join us for that. And with that, oh, I can't wait to see the seeds you plant. Allow, don't escape, don't avoid, get in that truth of it, because riches, abundance are yours. All right. See you soon.